So superhero media has been dominating the last few decades. Obviously, we have Marvel and DC leading the charge with billion-dollar movies, high-budget TV shows, and entire cinematic universes. But in recent years, we've seen something really interesting happen. A variety of independent superhero properties have begun blowing up. You have The Boys, Invincible, My Hero Academia, and each of those has been more mature, darker, and more character-driven, with a heavy adult audience focus, right? But there's one franchise that's been around longer than most of these, one with insane storytelling potential, and it feels like it's just been on the sideline. I'm talking about Ben 10. If you watch the original series and its follow-ups, you already know the type of caliber this property is. The world building, the alien design, the lore, the emotional arcs. You literally see Ben grow up as a child all the way into adulthood. And yet, after all of that, the property's been kind of dead since the reboot ended. Not that most fans even liked the reboot. And it feels like Warner Brothers has just kind of left this property dead in the water. But here's where it gets interesting. 2026 marks the 20th year anniversary of the original series. And for the first time in a while, things seem to be moving somewhere. For years, Ben 10 fans have been asking for two things. One, a continuation of the original series. Something similar to like what X-Men 97 did. So nothing out of the ordinary, it's just more stories being told in this universe. Or something more brand new, mature, darker, in the tone of the Invincible series, or a more adult take on the franchise. Either option, just don't let this property die. Me personally, I would rather see a new animated feature film, something akin to the Spider-Verse film. I think that would be perfect for the Ben 10 franchise. But sadly, still nothing like that has been greenlit. Although there has been some rumblings from the creators that they are trying. They are actively trying to A, create a show, or B, get a movie going. But there's obviously one key figure that holds the keys, and my hopes aren't too high just given this company's track record. Although, once again, nothing has been greenlit. There is a little bit of movement here we're seeing. Since 2026 is the 20th year anniversary, it seems like Man of Action, the creators of Ben 10, are really pushing for more Ben 10 content, along with Warner Brothers having to acknowledge this anniversary. So the first thing we're getting this year is a brand new Ben 10 comic book in a similar tone, akin to like Absolute DC or the Ultimate Marvel comic line, which usually means a darker tone, reimagined continuities, more mature storytelling. And honestly, that's really exciting. It tells me that Warner Brothers is, one, acknowledging that the Ben 10 franchise isn't dead and that there's still demand for it, but also that a lot of these original core fans are now older and want more mature content. We grew up with this franchise and we still want to see it thrive, just like Marvel, just like DC. And now here's where I have kind of some mixed feelings on this new comic. We started to get early character designs and a few glimpses at the first issue, and some of it looks incredible. If you see this Heat Blast design, the Forearms design, Diamond Head, even the small glimpses we've had of Upgrade, some of these classic aliens, they look phenomenal, really like leveled up to a whole nother tier, very mature, very detailed, and I think these guys look great. But then there are some others which I'm not completely sold on, and to give them credit, we haven't had the official look yet. A lot of these are alternate covers, so a lot of these could change, but it seems like there's a common trend with these designs. Like, I'm not sold on Cannonbolt, Accelerate, definitely not Gray Matter, and those are the aliens, you know? The aliens, I understand they look a little wacky, a little weirder, but then there's Ben and Gwen. Now, looking at these first images, I'm gonna be honest, so far I'm not liking the look of both Ben and Gwen. These proportions look really bad. If you look at the original Ben 1005 design, this dude was dripped out in stowed confidence, even before he had the Omnitrix. And these new designs they don't give me that same energy. But once again, maybe I'm speaking too early on this. But also, the third character being shown here, we have Max, Grandpa Max. Honestly, no complaints with him. Everything looks pretty great on his end. No issues. I like the addition of the beard. I'm okay with him being skinny. I think he looks great, honestly. Now, when we're talking about Ben 10, we're talking about the Omnitrix, right? We're talking about the watch, the core of the show, right? There's been a variety of alternate covers, and we're still unsure about which is the set design, right? There's been no official images as of yet. Out of these designs we've seen, some of them look great. Some of them look really interesting, and some of them just look overly designed and not akin to what the previous war versions looked like. I'm not saying that it has to look identical to the original series. That's not what I'm trying to get at. But what I'm saying is some of these just look poorly designed. Like this one just looks like a bunch of wires together going into the Omnitrix symbol. I see how what they're trying to go for, how it's alien tech, but it just doesn't look good. But once again, it's early. These designs might grow on me, or they might never be seen again. One thing we do kind of know from these early images and early panels is kind of the story direction they're going with, right? We do know that Ben, Gwen, and Max are once again on their summer road trip, and we know that once again, like in every other iteration, the Omnitrix crashes from space while they're on this camping trip. At the end of the day, I'm trying to stay optimistic. You know, more Ben 10 content is great. I hear we might be getting a Ben 10 Fortnite skin later in the year, which will be cool, but I'm not holding my breath for it. But once again, any new Ben 10 content is a step forward. Anything that will get us closer to that animated feature film, honestly. This franchise has way too much potential to just stay dormant. So I want to know what you guys think. Did you even grow up watching Ben 10? This is the first time you're hearing of this guy. Are you excited about the new comic? Would you rather just see a show or a movie? And are you feeling the same way I am about these designs? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and comment, share it. It helps with the algorithm. And subscribe if you want to see more Ben 10 superhero pop culture content. I make weekly videos here, so just tune in. I will see you guys next week. Peace out.